There you go, you guys. So, hi, I'm Sherry Denny, your, I don't know, let's see, corporate director. What else have I done? Who cares? This is so important to get these things out to the team. And as I was just saying to the people that are already on here, some nights I have these dreams and I get up like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm thinking, I can't even write this down, and I'll go back to sleep. And if I dream it again, I know it's so important that I need to bring it to the team. And I've been thinking about this for a while. And this is what I had, this really cool dream last night. And I'm thinking, how can I present this to the team? Well, the first word that came to mind, and you probably saw this on our Team Visionaries Facebook Messenger, was surprise. And it's a surprise. I don't have a guest on here. I don't, I'm not bringing Big Al on or anything like that. But the word surprise, are you surprised at your success or maybe the lack of right now? Do I get any hands up for that one? Are you surprised at your success or maybe the lack of right now? And I'm not being condescending or anything about that. I'm surprised at my lack of success right now. In the beginning, it was just boom. It was like a big explosion. We had all these people coming in, and that was excitement. And then we had this, as you guys know, this shipping debacle, and it like threw people into a, is this a hiccup? How long is this going to last? Do they have, all these questions were coming up. So ask yourself, what is it that you're looking for? Now, I know some of you, in fact, a few people have said, I just want to help other people. Other people have said, geez, I really want to fix my finances. Other people have gone really deep and said, in fact, it's more than one, I have no retirement. This is my retirement. If this is what you say it is, I really need my retirement back in order. Hello, that'd be me and a few other people that I've talked to, because things happen, and you think you've got it all bundled up, and you just think you're on a roll. I've got a completely awesome day job that I'm doing, but it's not making what I need to happen. So do things need to be made even more simple? Well, ask yourself that question. How much more simple do they need to be made? We have rapid funnel. And if that's a question of how do I use that, we have training for the next, 9 weeks, you guys? I think it might even go longer than that, but Kevin has been coming on for the last 2 Sunday nights in a row, and you can go back and actually see those on our Team Go Extreme, or you can go into the Rapid Funnel app. I think he's actually putting those trainings in there. There's already trainings in there anyway, but people are asking questions and really valid questions on where do I find this? How does this function? And it's been really good. So that's helping things be a little bit more simple. But these are questions you should be asking yourself. If you're brand new, I'm sure you've got questions. You probably have a ton of questions. But if you're seasoned, which most of us on here are, and you already know what holds you back, right? Who on here doesn't know that? I know what holds me back. I know what holds some people back because they've had conversations with me. What is the number one thing that you think's holding you back? Well, let's get to the core of that and figure out what you can do to move yourself forward. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Mine was follow-up for the longest time. So debilitating for me. I'd get somebody going and then they ghost you. And it's interesting. I was talking to Randy just before we came on here, and I said, I've been talking to some people and I kind of just let it go. And I thought, oh, they're not going to get back to me. Mindset. It's your own mindset, your own mind messing with you. And I got a call this morning, and I got a text later this morning that they're still interested. We're going to get going. I'm like, what a relief, you know, that it's fun when you get calls like that, but never give up. But this is what I did, you guys. I text every single day or every other day. Hope you're doing great. I know we've got some things to go over. What's your number one question? And even when I got days of no, I got nothing back, I thought, here goes the mind again. Oh gosh, they're not texting me. Maybe they blocked me, you know, blah, blah, blah. Ew, I hate that when that happens. And then you get a message that says, I'm so sorry I haven't gotten back to you. I've had COVID. So it's your own mind messing with you. Keep doing the messages because that is exactly what kept them engaged. So, you know, here's another thing I know is the speed of the team is the speed of your business. Let's just run that a little bit closer. The speed of the leader is the speed of, you know, what your business is going to be doing. So the team creates excitement. And I got to tell you guys, where is your excitement level right now? Right now. Because I got to tell you, we've gone through some things. We've gone through the past few months, maybe even 6 months. You've probably experienced a slowdown. Who didn't? I did. I was mentioning to Randy, I think I've even had this message, this conversation with Clee. And you guys, I'm not saying this to pat myself on the back, but I only sponsored 4 people last month. And that was depressing for me because I'm always out there talking to people, bringing in new people, helping the team, but personally sponsoring 4, I was like, wow, Sherry, what's the matter with you? And it kind of depressed me a little bit. And I thought, you know what? You've got to get out of that mindset, get out of the house. I don't know if any of you listened to one of my favorites. I'm not going to mention her name on here, but one of my favorites, you guys know who that is, that does TikToks. And she says, y'all, you got to get out of your house. You got to get out of your house and meet people. Well, this last weekend, I decided to, even in the rain, and there was a method to this madness. It was raining, but I knew that the Bear Paw Festival had a parade at 11. And I know that there's about 70 booths there, and those people are at those booths waiting till the parade is over. So Sherry went and talked to those booth people. And I talked to about 20. And you guys know that we're doing, in fact, I'm going to bring this up right now. We're doing the Summer Sample Blitz. And out of those 20 people, I was able to get 11 of them. I have them on a list. I need to put them into that to do the sampling. And you guys, I found another way to do samples. This is so cool. This pack right here, you see how thick that is now? I took one of those little silk bags and I stuck in my business card and about 5 days worth of a couple of the products. And you know, we already have Slide Ice and what's the other one in here? Slide and Relax. And then I added these brochures, 2 brochures. And you guys know that there's a lip in here that kind of folds up. So all that stuff fit inside of there. Yes, I did undo the side because that is really hard to open. So I slid it with a really sharp knife and then put my own little thing on there. Just a paper thing that just says thank you. It's a paper sticker and it opens real easy. So when I took this around to them, and that was a sample that I handed out, and they were able to open this real easy, and they were so happy. And I said, this is the only thing I request of you. I'm going to put you in, it's an app that I have. I'm the only one that is going to see your information. It's a 90-second video. You guys don't make it any longer than that because they won't watch it. As experience says, second one would be the 10-minute one, but the first one, 90-second video. That's the only thing I require for you to get this sample. And I'm standing right there, able to see it come onto their phone. And when you go back into Rapid Funnel and you can see that they've seen it, they watched 100% of it, only 3 of them didn't watch it completely. So I was really excited about that. And then I made myself do the follow-up. In your rapid funnel, you can now set reminders for, well, I think it's always been there, but you set a reminder and the date and the time to get back with the people that you've spoken with. Like on Saturday, I had all those people in there and I set a reminder for Monday morning. So I knew what I had to get up Monday morning and do, and that was go through all those reminders. And it'll also give you notes that if you, with those reminders. So it was easy for me to follow up with each person, knowing what booth they had, what their interests are, why they would even want to try the drops. Some of them I even put down how many kids they have, or if they're in Wasilla, or they live in Eagle River, or they're in Anchorage. One lady was clear up in Copper River. And I'm like, this is really cool. So anyway, follow up is your key, and create that excitement in your team. So I'm hoping praying that this is going to create some excitement within the team again. And of course, we've had company issues. Of course we had. But here's what I say to people when I start them up. This is not a startup company, but it is kind of a startup company here in the United States, even though they've been going for 10 years in Eastern Europe. So what I mean by that is we're kind of pre-launching this company as of July 2020, and you'll be one of the first to start this. But I hope that you are prepared for some glitches that might come along. If you're a seasoned networker, that these things happen. If there's shipping issues, with hopefully there's not, but guess what? We have them. Those have been taken care of. Commission issues. Oh my gosh, we had a big faux pas with commission issues. I don't know if you guys noticed this in the last 2 weeks. Somewhere along the line, and there was a fraud thing that happened in there, and they were found. Well, don't go into any details there, but it was found, it was taken care of, and things are back online with Pay Quicker again. However, because of that, Sergi, the owner of this company, has been looking at other resources for us to use, and he found one. So we may never have to worry about dealing with Pay Quicker or Mass Pay again. And that is recorded. You guys can take that to the bank. I'm so happy about that. So, so that's just one thing that I wanted to do, was make sure that you let people know that, there might be some setbacks, but, like we say before, whenever there's a setback, to me, that is a springboard for a comeback. And I think I know that's what we're having right now, because just recently, you guys probably seen all this excitement I'm having on our team messenger. There's been a person that has resigned from APLGO, and that's fine, because whatever their issue was, that is fine. Some of you know who that is. And I'm actually really excited about it, because some of those people that he basically left behind are now evolving into Team Go Extreme, and you're going to see those faces, and I am so happy to have them. There's leaders on that team that are going to be doing Facebook Lives. They're being integrated right now into our Team Go Extreme page for the last 4 days now, and they're experts. They're leaders. We have people that will do even more of the overviews, and so this gives us an opportunity to not only have overviews on Tuesday night, but we'll have one on Wednesday. We'll have one on Thursday, because they're not new leaders. They're just new to this team. So you guys give them a big congratulations whenever you see any of them. And that's another thing that I wanted to speak about with the people on this team. I am not giving up on training you guys to do overviews. You guys have the PowerPoint. And I know you've been practicing, and I just think it's so cool because we've got some people that can do a killer PowerPoint and get people's attention and get the point across and be done with it in 30 to 35 minutes. And you guys are the ones that can be doing that. So keep practicing on that. I'm so proud of every single one of you for doing that. And let me see, remember these things. I don't necessarily go into the facts about what this company's done unless somebody asks the question. You know, I always, when I'm enrolling somebody, I will always ask, you know, what is the number one question you have right now, so I can answer that for you. And they usually do. Some people don't. Like this morning, it was amazing. I just want to sign up. I'm like, okay, let's do that. Doesn't happen that often, you guys, but you should have these like in a row that you can reference to. So this, I think a couple of days ago, might have even been yesterday, things have been going that fast. I sent an email out to several people on the team that has not only those facts on it, but the picture to go with it. I know Clee got it because he sent me back the reply, and he said, this is really cool. So thank you, Clee. And I've been using that. So remember these facts. APLGO was voted #1 company to join in 2022. Also in June 2022, voted #1 compensation plan for 2022 in the whole entire industry. That's a big one, you guys, because people will always ask, what about the compensation plan? Right out of your mouth should come the words, we were voted #1 compensation plan for 2022, the company to join. Also jumped from number 129 in momentum in just 21 short months to #4 now. I didn't look this morning, but it's #4. That creates a lot of noise because networkers know what momentum is, and they don't want to be 50, 29. They don't even want to be 10. They want to be in that top 5. And that's a really important one to bring up. Also voted the #1 health and wellness company for 2022. And that's out of over 766 companies, you guys. So that's important. And the #1 voted immune system product of 2020. And you know what, I don't even put the year on that. I just say that that product is GRW. So I just say, hey, right now is the perfect time to get you started. Let's get you started. Let's get your spot and get you enrolled right now. I'm still doing that from the back office. It's so much easier to get that email over to them, and they've made it even more simple now, you guys. So you wonder, you know, the speed of the team is the speed of, you know, how your team is going to grow. The growth is from the speed of the team. So how did all this happen? Well, I put that on that email as well. You know, we've got a duplicatable system, more support at your disposal. Everything's at your fingertips. You know, we're launching in Cancun, all those things. And those are the things that you want to be sure that you relay to this person, but not in like, if they don't ask, don't say, because they want to know what they want to know, and you throwing facts at them, they're just going to spin around in their head and they're going to go, whoa. So if somebody asks, then bring that up, or go ahead and copy and paste that email after you've spoken to them and say, this is why I'm so excited about this company. So with all that said, you guys know we have the summer sampler blitz going on. And I had I had this little thing about, you got to do part 1 to be part 2. And I kind of went along with that for a minute. And then I said, no. There's people that already have samples, right? How many of you already have samples? Like, hundreds of you. So why have us get more samples? I went ahead and did it because I like having brand new product, and I went ahead and got a 600 pack, and you get another one because of it. So yay. But there's people out there, maybe they don't have products. So I can actually get if they ask, I'll send them some and they can be part of this as well. but I wanted to make sure everybody could be part of this program. So if you've got samples, use it, and you'll be filling out this sheet here. You guys, you know the routine on there. I think it's, well, this sheet right here, it's on our messenger and it tells you exactly what to do. But number one, you can disregard that. You don't have to purchase a pack first, okay? Anybody can do this. But here's the prizes. There's 4 $500 cash bonuses. There's 4 event tickets. These are all going to be drawn, so you can put more. There's 15 on each sheet. If you can fill out, 2 of these sheets or 4 of these sheets, all different people, and they have to be new, you guys. I mean, these aren't somebody you found from a list, and you have to have recently spoken with them, because they also are going to be put in for the drawing, and they can win a box of product themselves. And what else is there? There's also 4 10 green sample envelopes to do. Excuse me, to put with that as well. And this is the biggie, and Tina and Kelly decided that wasn't enough, go figure, and they wanted to go ahead and put their own spin on the prizes as well. So they're throwing in $1,000 if you become get paid as managing director. Was it $2,500 if you become corporate director? And it was some ridiculous number. What was it? 3,500, 5,000, whatever it was, if you become national director by the end of this month. So you guys, there's some really awesome things to get people really motivated. And the other thing that I always recommend is a book. And right now, in fact, I think I'm reading, gosh, I was asked about this last night, because I've read 3 Feet from Gold. And you guys, if you have not read that book, that is where we are right now. We are inches, not feet. We are inches from gold right now. And I recommend that book by Greg Reed. And what I'm reading right now is Atomic Habits. And who's that by? James Clear. And I tell you what, if you want a kick butt book, that's a good one, because it reminds you of the things that you think you're doing, but you're not really doing it. And it motivates you to get back into playing the game again. So let me see what other things I had. Oh, one of the other things that's been helping me, and I'm sure it could help you too, if you guys go into, gosh, I'm thinking, I know it's in our guides. I'm trying to think of where I found this, but it's 20 reasons. The 20 reasons that you want to do, not so much want to do APLGO, but what APLGO can give you, okay? 20 reasons, like, we did this with Kelly. I don't remember, maybe it was 20. I know I've got a sheet of those things down here, and some of those things have come to fruition, but the biggies haven't, like skydiving. Yeah, where'd that come from? In the rain, I'm not going to be doing that, but I still want to skydive. That's expensive. And I'm pretty sure APLGO is going to be paying for that with commissions that, we all get. So what are the 20 things that you want that are tangible, something that you can actually do, have a hold of? And I know for some of you, it may be like the retirement, that's in there. That's one of the 20 reasons. But then you take those 20 and you take your top 3, very top 3 that are probably the most attainable. They may be ridiculously out there, but attainable, and place those 3 on your bathroom mirror. Place a sticky note in your car. I've recently done that. And carry it in your purse or your wallet. Now that I do as well. I do that as well. Is I have that list that I sent to Kelly, and it's folded up small enough that it fits in my wallet like a dollar bill. And you know what? Every now and then when I'm, pulling out money to get gas, because out here, if you buy gas with cash, it's 10 cents less. and that falls out. And I look at that and I go, oh my gosh, it's fun to see if any of those things have taken place. And this has been the year that those things are taking place. Next year is going to be even more beautiful. So you guys, again, we're in the perfect position right now, having this new group of people coming in. I think it's just going to excite us even more. I know Tina and Kelly are over in the Philippines right now, and that's a whole nother ball game. I love their culture. I love how they are treating APLGO as a high level business. Have you seen what they do there? Their meetings that they have. I mean, we used to do this a long time ago in networking, you guys. We would wear a dress, or the men would wear a suit. Remember that, Diane? Do you remember that? They would, and that's what they do in the Philippines. I love their culture. We here in the United States, we have, in fact, a lot of places, you know, we've just gotten more comfortable and more relaxed, and we want to be able to, you know, invite a lot more people in that a lot of times get turned off by a shirt and tie, right? They kind of, especially up here in Alaska. I mean, I got 2 people on here I know are from Alaska, and you don't ever want to walk into a room with a shirt and tie on. They'll tell you to go someplace else. But a flannel shirt, you're more than welcome, right? so you got that one right. So anyway, you guys have exactly what it is, you know, to move forward here. But I'll tell you what, if you don't, then here's what I'm thinking. Ask, please ask. You've got some incredible leaders here and people that have been on this team for quite a while, and they're more than happy to help every single one of you. So don't hesitate. And I don't know if there's any more that I could bring up, except this is going to be some exciting. You all been waiting for this. This is going to be a very exciting time. We have, you know, when Tina and Kelly get back, we have September 15th. Gosh, I can't wait. I can't believe I'm going to Cancun again, and meeting a lot of you guys there and having fun with Sergi. And then just a couple months after that, being invited to be a participant in the 11th anniversary. I'm just over the moon with this, you guys. So every single one of you can earn these. And if there's ever any time where we have these vacations, I want to help you guys get there. Some people came so close. Diane, you're one of them, came so close to these vacations. And we want to make sure that that isn't just close. We want to make sure you get there. So I really appreciate you guys listening to me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and open this up for questions. And just thank you so much. You guys be prepared for some great things to be happening.